The Tories have had a predictably bad night in the local elections. People were determined to give them a bloody nose, and they have. So far, over 120 seats lost, along with historically Tory councils like Wandsworth and Westminster, which held up as Tory even under Thatcher's final years. Labour gained them, something which Starmer's fans will be fixating on. But the Tories will be looking at losses in the 100 to 200 seat bracket as actually not too bad. Of course, they should have lost many times that, but the Tory vote has held up in the north. They've gained councillors in Hartlepool, for instance, Oldham, Salford, Sandwell, and these were at Labour's expense. Areas you'd expect Labour to be making gains if they're truly challenging to get the Tories out at the next general election. And of course, you're looking at these results and thinking, how in hell are these people voting Tory still? After the partying, the cost of living crisis, the refusal to help people meaningfully. But of course, we know that there are people out there who do only think of themselves, do only vote Tory because they always have and always will, and not turning out to vote is unthinkable to them, despite the damage to the nation happening all around them. But, and it's a big but, a lot of these erstwhile Tory voters will have stayed at home. Equally, people utterly uninspired by anyone else will have stayed at home as well. And that might account for the Tories actually making gains at Labour's expense in many areas, offsetting those losses. I asked a question on Twitter yesterday, hardly scientific, I know, but about how busy polling stations were when people went to vote. And although some were busy, most were apparently anything but. Turnout isn't getting discussed much at the moment. Figures are not readily available right now as results are still pouring in. But I'm expecting when the dust settles, a lot of these results will have been won on much reduced turnout. You can't blame the weather. It was lovely yesterday. But apathy. Apathy with the Tories you can understand. But Labour voters not turning out either does show why only 28% of Tory losses have actually gone to Labour, and that failure on Labour's part might yet save Johnson's premiership, at least for now.